Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nushavia Khairul binti Abdullah. My metric number is A2280735. I would like to share this topic about inflation. Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nushavia Khairul binti Abdullah. My metric number is A2280735. I would like to share this topic about inflation. The definition of deflation is an increase in the good general price of goods and service in economy over time. A key measure of the price inflation is the reflation rate, which is the annual percentage change in a general price index over time. According to an article in Free Malaysia Today, Malaysia inflation rate up but still among world lowest. Minister Muspa Muhammad said the inflation rate increased 3.1% of the January to August in the line with a market inflation of the 3.2% of 2022. Ordinance, he said the inflation rate in Malaysia was one of the lower in the world. The lower inflation rate in Malaysia is due to a fault from the Keluarga Malaysia government that has provided the big subsidy every according in history of the country.
Here are some causes of inflation nowadays. Firstly, the value of the Malaysian ringgit fell and caused most essential goods to be imported. Secondly, traders and sellers are forced to increase the price of goods and service charged to meet the high demand among their customers. Next, cost of operation, production, distribution, labor and raw materials increase. It is also because of China's zero-COVID policy. It worsens the supply chain situation, then it leads to the inflation. Lastly, the demands for goods and services in the market increases dramatically, which cannot be accommodated by the supply and offer by suppliers, traders and sellers.
Inflation is the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services is rising and subsequently purchasing power is falling. Change in supply and demand, manufacturing costs, monetary policy, and exchange rate are some of the variables that might impact inflation. Depending on the particular situation and the area or region in question, the overall effect of inflation on the global economy can vary. The benefits of inflation can motivate more individuals to save money rather than spend it. This is due to the fact that commercial banks typically provide higher than normal savings interest rates at the time. But the weakness of inflation is first, reduced purchasing power. As price increase, a given amount of money will buy less products and services, which can lower both household and individual standards of living. Secondly is unpredictability. Since prices are unpredictable in the future, it can be challenging for business and customers to plan ahead when there is inflation. And lastly is increased production costs. As a result of rising labor and raw material prices, it may become more challenging for enterprise to turn a profit and perhaps result in job losses.
There are 4 suggestions for reduce the problem. 1. Open strategic operation. The strategics in translation are those that include the purchase and selling of treasuries. The Federal Reserve uses this strategy to modify interest rate and increase or decrease the current policy. 2. Discount rate. This strategy, the rate of interest charged by the Federal Reserve or fund provided to traditional lenders such as banks and else. 3. Monetary policy. This strategy they are becoming more popular as a means of lowering inflation. Austerity legislation aims to reduce an economic money supply and by raising interest rate. 4. Bottom line, the government have tools at their disposal to reduce inflation.